And I am going to kick it off because I do respect everyone's time. I appreciate you sharing your time with us this evening. My name is Brian Heflin, and I'm doing this Zoom from the comfort of my home. One of the benefits of being in this industry in your own digital online business, doing it from Puerto Rico. I appreciate your time, and we're going to respect your time. We're going to be on here just for about 10 to 15 minutes. And the person that invited you on the Zoom this evening is someone that cares about you, someone that just wanted to share some impactful information with you that's changed their lives. On this Zoom, you're going to hear this evening from myself and a few of our business partners that have partnered with us, and they're going to share with you why they've made our opportunity their plan B. But first, before I do that, let me share with you a little bit about who I am and my story. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've never had a job since the age of 18 was the last time that I've actually had a job, and that was 42 years ago. You know, I always felt for myself that no one was going to they were never going to pay me my true value. And over the last 20 years, I've been a real estate investor. And what this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, when it was presented to me, I was comfortable with my income from my business. And I was also happy with the time freedom that I had in my life. But what I was lacking, I was actually lacking challenge. I felt that I had more to give to people in the marketplace, and I wasn't able to do that in the current business that I was in, being in real estate. And so someone approached me that I have a lot of respect for, and it was interesting how he connected with me. You know, he connected with me and he said, hey, if there was a revolutionary patented product that would make you feel happy, would you be interested in it? And for me, I kind of said, yeah, right, okay? And he said, no, really, there's a patented technology that makes you feel happy. And what happened, I found out after doing a little research, it was called Happy Coffee. And I did a little bit more research being an entrepreneur all my life. I found out that over 170 million Americans drink about 450 million cups of coffee each day. So for me, you know, with the numbers and it being Happy Coffee, it really got my attention. And so what I decided, I said, let me try this stuff, okay? So I did. And what happened for me, being in real estate, I was stressed a lot, you know, dealing with contractors, dealing with tenants, dealing with evictions. And what happened for me, it actually brought my stress levels down to like, I mean, my managers that I work with that manage my apartment complexes, they thought something had happened to me because they would call me with problems. And I would just say, no problem, send it to the attorney, no worries, send them a letter. Normally before I was drinking my Happy Coffee, I mean, we'd be in this long conversation and I was stressed out. So what it did for me, it brought my stress levels down, and it also helped me become more productive in my days. I'm an avid exerciser. I love my health, and I would normally exercise about 2 days a week. But when I got on the Happy Coffee, I was exercising 4 to 5 days per week. So that gave me a lot of productivity. And we also have, through this patented delivery system, we also have other products. So again, not only coffee, we have tea, we have lemonade, we have chocolate, hot cocoa. We also have capsules for people who don't drink coffee, which gives you the same benefits of coffee in a capsule. And because of the products and what it's doing for individuals, our company has done over $200 million in sales. In our first 4 years of business, we're publicly traded, and we just had a cash infusion of over $30 million. And we're one of the fastest growing companies in the direct sales industry. So what I'm going to do now, I'd like for you to hear from a couple of our brand partners and business partners and let them share with you their stories. They were so kind to take their valuable time this evening to be on this Zoom. And where I'm going to go first, I'm going to go over to Georgia, and we have B. Fitzpatrick on the line, and I'd like for her to share her story on this evening's Zoom. Thanks, B. Take it away.
Hey, thank you, Brian. I love sharing my story, and we all get nervous doing this, but my story is so impactful to me personally that I hope somebody gets something out of my story. Now, I started in this business after being on the products for about 4 months and having a emotional mental transformation and a physical transformation where I never had to start the antidepressants that the doctor had prescribed to me, which was one of the reasons why I started. I wanted to try to avoid that. Just a personal choice. There's a place for pharmaceuticals, but I read the side effects and I really wanted to try to avoid it. And the other thing is, I ended up losing 54 pounds. And that was as an unexpected side benefit that I needed and I enjoyed. So in May, I decided after being on the products for 4 months, I was going to become a brand partner to share these wonderful products with other people because I knew they could benefit. If I benefited, other people could benefit also. But it was a hard choice for me because I was always already running my recruiting company. And I did niche recruiting in the senior living industry, placing the very top people, the executive directors, the sales directors, the nursing directors. And so my time was not, like we'd say, I did not have time freedom, but I thought I could do this in little pockets of time throughout my day. And the very first month, I recovered my investment, which typically I think you expect for that kind of, when you start a business, you expect it to take at least 6 months, maybe a year, maybe 3, 5 years to get your investment recouped. So I thought, okay, this is a nice little side gig I've got going on. And this was in 2019. Well, we all know what happened in 2020. And my recruiting business dried up. And my husband was laid off of his job of 22 years. So my side business became my full-time business. And the thing I realized is that what my recruiting company could never do for me was give me residual income. Once I made a placement, it was done. I had to go find the next replacement and the next placement and get them in their position. All of this is very time consuming. And then all of a sudden, I've got this residual income because the products work. They're changing people's lives. And so, of course, they're going to continue taking the products. So initially, I decided I wanted to help people and I wanted to earn enough money to cover the cost of my products. And then all of a sudden, it just kind of grows organically because of the love of the products and the products work. And when you have a product that works and you've got a company with integrity and you've got leadership that cares about you, it's just a winning, it's a winning combination. And so I jumped in full bore in 2020 and made this my full-time gig. I have not gone back to recruiting now that recruiting is happening now. People are hiring now, but I've never gone back to it because of what this business has given me. I can work it when I want to. I can go to Georgia Tech and see my son when I want to. I've been married for 21 years and I've got a 19-year-old son and I've got a new puppy. So I can train my puppy when I want to and work this business just by sharing what it's done for me. And when you love your results and you believe in the products and the people, it's easy to do. So that's my story, the integrity with the company, the leadership, the products, how they change people's lives. And I'm my best marketing tool because people who have seen me over the past 2 years, you lose 54 pounds, it's a noticeable difference. And when you go from being stressed all the time to waking up happy and grateful, people notice that as well. So that's my story. I love it. I love the company. I love the people that are involved here. And I'll be a customer for life as well as I continue to grow my business, which there's always people ready to help me do that. All I have to do is pick up the phone and call, and I've got the help I need whenever I have a question. So that's my story. Thank you for letting me share. I hope it resonates with somebody, and get back to the person who invited you. If you have any questions, we're always ready to share and help wherever we can. Thanks so much for having me, Brian. I appreciate it.
Well, B, I appreciate that amazing story. And 54 pounds is life-changing. And that's one of the benefits with our products. You know, when you're happy and you're exercising and you're moving around, and because of our patented ingredients, you don't crave the sweets. You're not snacking. And what does that do? That helps you again eliminate unwanted weight. And again, be 54 pounds. Congratulations. Phenomenal. I'm so happy that you're receiving results. And again, that's why we've done over 200 million in sales, is because of results. You know, when people take our products, they're getting the results. And again, me being an entrepreneur, I said opportunity. Okay. All right. Now I got results, and I said, why couldn't other people get the same results that I'm receiving? So again, I'm going to let someone else share, another one of our brand partners, and I'm going to swing from Georgia to Florida. And we have Todd on the line with us. And Todd, do you mind, Todd Buchman, sharing what the products have done for you? And I know you're an entrepreneur also.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me on here. I am Todd Buchman from Palmetto, Florida, but we are traveling thanks to this nice business. We're visiting family. We're in Raleigh, North Carolina in a hotel right now. And tomorrow morning at 4 a.m., I'm driving north to Maryland to visit my family. And then be heading back down the road on Sunday, back to work on Monday, or back to Sarasota anyway, or the area. But I have a water treatment business, and I've been doing water treatment for 26 years. And for the past 7-8 years in Florida, I've been working by myself, running a business. And I was stressed. I was overeating. I actually used to weigh 270 pounds. I am now 220. So I also, like B, dropped 50 pounds. And I realized when I was 270 pounds, I was only 2 French fries away from a heart attack, and I have to do something. I'm 50 years old, and it's time to make some changes. And I woke up one morning and I had a hernia. And when you own your own business and you're relying on your own manual labor to do stuff, you have a hernia, your business just stopped. And I'm like, I got 2 problems. One is I'm unhealthy, and the other is my business just stopped. I lost my income. I got to do something about it. So got the hernia repaired, and I decided this industry is for me. And I jumped in with a company, thought it was great. But the problem was products they had were very technical. You had to almost be a doctor to explain it, and it was not duplicatable. And then about 2 years ago, a friend of mine told me about this coffee business, and it's healthy and it's going to do this for you. And I'm kind of skeptical. And I know my wife is, because she was the doctor. So being an entrepreneur, I trusted my friend. I just said, okay, I just want to sign up. Give me the biggest pack. I'll get it, and I'm going to make it work. I jump off a bridge and I'll figure out how I'm going to put the parachute out before I hit the bottom, kind of guy. So we jumped into the business, and my wife came home one day and was like, what is this box of stuff on the counter? And I'm like, it's coffee. She's like, I don't drink coffee. I'm like, we do now. This is some good stuff. So we got started in the business, and it has been amazing. For 15 years, I was on blood pressure medicine. And after being on our product and our amazing Happy Cap that reduces inflammation, and when the COVID stuff came out, I started taking 2 of them to build my immune system up. And all of a sudden I started getting tired, and I just happened to go to my doctor the next day, and they're like, your blood pressure is low. And I told them what I was doing. They're like, well, then stop taking these prescriptions. Yes, I actually had a doctor who said, stop taking prescriptions, but I weaned off my prescriptions, and I am now prescription free. I am down to 220 pounds. I feel amazing. I feel happy, and I'm not stressed. My business is still running. I do water treatment in addition to this business, but it's flexible. If something happens, I don't worry. I got a residual income that helps cover the bills, because they got residual bills, so you need to have residual income. And it's just been amazing. I love sharing it. I am in the water treatment business, so water quality. Water is the #1 beverage in the world, so coffee is the #2 beverage. So you might as well have #1 and #2 if you're going to do something. So it just works out great. It's very simple. It's so easy and duplicatable to share. Anybody can do it. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to do this business. Just share it with a friend, and they taste it. They feel the benefits of one of our products will make them feel happy. So get with your friends. If you're on here, connect with them, and let's all grow this business together. It's fun.
Todd, I appreciate that amazing story. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, we're not making any medical claims here. They're just sharing what's happened for them. And you know, I've been in health and wellness for many years, and I was told that when the body gets what it needs, it does what it's designed to do. It brings itself back into alignment. So what's happening here, people are getting the nutrients in their body, and the body's doing what it's designed to do. It's bringing it back into balance. You know, I want to share with everyone, you know, the three of us, we're all entrepreneurs that you've heard from this evening. You even heard B said about earning her investment back, because most businesses that you start, you're in the red for years. Most traditional businesses, they invest that capital and they know they're going to be in the red for at least 12 months, some 2-3 years before they earn their capital back. And here you could do that in your first week, first few weeks, first month. It's up to you. But I shared at the beginning of the Zoom that I just wanted to have more of an impact on people's lives, because what's happening right now around the world at this moment, many people are looking. Many people are looking for additional income. People are looking for more health. And we have the opportunity to help them. And I was reading, you know, this really hit me when I decided to join this business. Did you know, ladies and gentlemen, the Government Accounting Office says that 48% of Americans over the age of 65 don't have any retirement savings. Think about that, 48%. And we have an opportunity here that we can help with that. So Social Security Administration, I remember I heard this statistic when I first got into this industry over 30 years ago. It said at that time, 95% of Americans at the age of 65 will be either be dependent on family, state, or relative for their existence. I mean, for their you know, for their support. Now that statistic has gone up, ladies and gentlemen, in 30 years to 99%. Think about that. They say 36% of Americans over the age of 65 will be completely dependent on Social Security alone. And 63% will be dependent on family, state, or relative. So we have something that can truly help people out there in the marketplace. We have a system. If you have a cell phone, the companies has invested into top technology that you can now, I always jokingly say, you could turn your cell phone into an ATM. Why? Because everything's in there for us. We can literally say you don't have to know anything because the company has given us the technology and the tools. If you're not in a digital business moving forward in the marketplace, those companies will not be in existence in the next 5 years. We're all going digital, okay? And that's what we offer you here. So we're going to end this by asking you to get back with the person that invited you here on this Zoom, because they truly care about you. And if you're looking for a way to create some additional income, and if you haven't established a plan B, they can show you and get you more information, get your questions answered. They can show you how you can partner with us in our company. And for those of you who want to take your health to the next level, you know, I always jokingly share with people, back to that high school weight, back to that high school energy. You know, we have skincare. I mean, we have so many other products. We're releasing travel at our event. I mean, we have so many products under one umbrella. We just don't have enough time to share what we have here on just a short Zoom, but get back to them. They can share with you how they can help you start your own digital business, and whether it's part-time income or even whether it's full-time income. We welcome you to partner with us. We'd like to thank everyone for their time this evening, and we'd like to wish everyone a good evening. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.